Hi guys, this is Simeon from Swedish Homestead. We're right now going to a neighbor's farm and getting some straw for the cows and the pigs, and you will be part of it. I want to show you and explain to you what I'm going to use the straw for. So the amazing thing is with several different families that you can help each other. My brother has a big trailer that we also used to buy the material when I built my shed, and we're gonna use that trailer now. Are you coming with me, Henry? Yeah, where are we going? We're getting straw, right? Let's go! That's one trailer though, that's for sure. Well, it won't empty itself. You have to run fast once it starts rolling, you know that. Here, I'll help you. Little more. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So there are 3 reasons why I want to get straw. The first one is I want to use both straw and wood chips on the deep bedding for the cows and see the differences, and I think it's healthy if there's a diversity of organic matter in there. The second one is I want to use it for the pigs. It's a little nicer than hay for them to be in. And the third one is that I'm going to use whatever's left over to mulch my potatoes in the spring. Hi piggies, you having fun? Oh, you have so much fun. It's perfect. I want you to observe this. This is where they sleep, and now they take loads of straw, and that's what I do with the hay usually that I throw in here, and they carry it in the corner to build the nest where they sleep. Oh, they're having fun. Now I'm gonna put some straw in the deep bedding, and according to my calculation, with this amount of cows at this size, I need about 4 kilos of wood chips to have the right carbon nitrogen ratio of 25 to 30 to 1, or about 10 kilos of straw. And I just want to see not just the carbon nitrogen ratio, but also how well both materials and the amount of the materials suck up moisture. So here you can see the deep bedding right now. It's not too wet, but you can see the manure there and how they spread out some hay, and it goes into the bedding, which is really good for the different organic matters in the deep bedding, and the pigs love it when they dig through here later on. But I'm gonna put in a new layer of straw, and as I've said in other videos, that I am gonna add I think it's 60 pounds per cubic meter of corn, so about 30 kilos of corn, or no, sorry, it was 15 kilos, 30 pounds per cubic meter or cubic yard, almost the same, of bedding material. This is some corn, and it's only the whole grains that are gonna ferment and gonna be of any value for the pigs when they look for these later in the deep bedding. Okay, that was the corn. I won't be spreading corn every time I put bedding in there, but every few turns, so that as this bedding builds up, there's going to be enough corn so the pigs will dig through this. One thing that I've noticed already is that the cows eat some of the straw, even if there's hay in there. And if they eat up too much of that, then I won't use that as a bedding, but I'll use wood chips. But now I'm going somewhere else to get something. Come on and join me.
So our neighbor makes silage and puts this in these bales with plastic around them, and if there's something wrong, if dirt comes in, a dead animal comes in, if the plastic breaks and oxygen enters this process, which is supposed to be basically a sauerkraut process in here, then it molds. And it's still great organic matter, and this part is still great. So I'm going to take this home and give this to the pigs. They're going to have a blast, and they're going to turn it and compost it and probably eat some of the good stuff still. So and some of you guys asked if I like the Coyote tractor. Well, that'll be for a whole nother video, but if you look at this, that tractor does a lot of work for us. Sometimes we need it to lift a little more and it's a little tipsy, but it's a good machine, and it uses as much diesel on a whole day than our old tractor used in 1 hour. So big difference. Let's go home. Normally by now the pigs would be out here, but they're having fun with the straw in there. Piggies, hey, come. There's lots of fun here for you guys. Yep. Yes, there is. What are you gonna do with that, huh? So as you can see, the pigs are already eating a bunch of this, but even the stuff that they won't eat, it's just all gonna turn into compost, and it's gonna stay right here. We're gonna cover this garden area with this material in the spring. I am the happiest farmer in the world right now. You see, 2 years ago we got about 100 of these old rotten silage bales to cover our garden with, and I took them apart by hand, every single one. It smells horrible, it's not fun, it's a hard work, you get all messy, you can wash your clothes 10 times and they still smell afterwards. But these guys will do this. We will get another 60 or 70 of those bales in the spring, and these guys will spread them out for me. I am super excited. I just wanted to share one more thing with you guys real quick. We pay 300 Swedish crowns plus sales tax for one of these, and I think it's about 250 kilograms, maybe a little more. And that's a very good price. I think it's a normal price here, and it's probably much cheaper than most of you guys buy in these small square bales. And this is going to be soil producing. It has so many good things for us. And you know, we don't have the resources to buy or produce enough wood chips. Another thing that's really really cool that I want to share real quick is, you know, the pigs. I just threw the old bale of silage to them, and that saves me so much money, because what otherwise they would eat? Food scraps, we don't have enough, so they eat grain, and grain is super expensive, plus it has a big carbon footprint. So the silage, it is worth so much more when the pigs eat it than when the cows eat it, because every kilo of silage that they eat, I don't have to feed them a kilo of grain for that. And
that is so much cheaper per kilo than the grain. So you save a lot of money on that. That's why it is economical to have fewer pigs out on pasture eating grass.
Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed joining me on this day where we got some straw and some other stuff, and I'm glad that I can share this with you guys. So I will see you in the next video, and subscribe if you haven't done so and you won't miss a video. We appreciate all of you guys very much. Give it a thumbs up. See you.